Hi, I'm Nicholas.
I'm Lorena.
I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Caden.
And today we're reviewing
Overcooked 2. Young bread.
Where's the sushi? Overcooked 2 is a cooking game with multiple levels divided into sections, and you can play co-op up to 4 players.
So you gotta chop up the ingredients.
The aim of the game is to serve your customers which order food, and you have to do it at a certain amount of time or else the customers would get angry and then you would lose points. Wait, how do we serve it?
There's lots of things that can go wrong, like burning food and accidentally dropping stuff or falling off the edge of a world sometimes.
Oh, no.
Overcooked 2 is a really challenging game.
It's a lot of multitasking at the same time. You're not focusing on one meal, you have to focus on multiple.
Oh, we need a cucumber. We'll put a cucumber down. We did one competitive, but most of it was co-op.
Yay, we won.
Yay.
After failing at the versus mode, we decided to play the story mode. Wait, is he an onion?
Yes.
The levels vary from like a graveyard to a sushi place to even a mythical place in the dungeon.
My favourite level was the sushi. We need more fish! More fish!
All of us decided to pick the panda because of like how goofy it looked.
Basically, we all went as pandas.
It was pandemonium.
What is everybody doing?
Who knows?
We decided to like pick jobs, right? So I was the cutter and then someone else was like the cooker. Someone was like putting all the food together and then someone was serving it and someone was washing the dishes. Okay, I'm going to put plates down.
We had a bit of a strategy. I was cooking the rice, but no one touched me the rice, so it kind of didn't work. Where's the rice?
The strategy was just make stuff.
Chop everything!
It requires a little bit of basic skill of how to make the actual food, but it isn't anything hard. But what is hard is working with your friends because your friends are just going this way and then you're going that way.
And for the love of onions, learn to cooperate better, yes.
I would say the funniest part of today was when Caden was running around with the fire extinguisher.
My favourite part of the game just has to be spraying each other with the fire extinguisher.
Stop using the fire extinguisher!
Overcooked 2 is a really fun game, especially when you're playing with your friends.
Everyone's like screaming and shouting and it's just all a mess.
Why are there fish everywhere?
Sorry.
My favourite thing about the game is probably all the cute little characters with the big heads.
I really enjoy the hecticness, even though it can be a bit stressful. What are we doing?
This sucks.
My least favourite thing about Overcooked 2 is the frustratingness of having to get all the dishes out in a time limit and not having any of the dishes failed.
Wow, what is going on?
And also sometimes when everyone's running around the kitchen and accidentally getting in each other's ways.
I didn't really like the conveyor belts. They're trying to push against each other and it's really annoying.
Can we all work together?
Overcooked can definitely not train you to work in a kitchen.
Why the plate on the floor?
You're not meant to chuck things on the floor while you're in the kitchen.
And if you do that in a real kitchen, you would have a lawsuit and then you would have to pay a huge sum of money because of your meals not meeting the standards of hygiene and health.
This is a top quality restaurant and we just give them stuff on the floor.
Overall, Overcooked 2 is a really frustrating but also fun game. I give it 3.5 out of 5 rubber chickens.
It's a really good game and I rate it 4.5 out of 5 rubber chickens.
I think it's a very good game. I give it 4 out of 5 rubber chickens.
If you're in for a fun game with all your friends, then I would highly recommend it. I'd give it 4 out of 5 rubber chickens. Wait, did we do good or bad?